looking for the perfect getaway, one that involves pristine landscapes, stunning secluded beaches, a bit of history, and amazing food, look no further. Welcome to Gokarna. Hello from Gokarna. So, I've been wanting to visit Gokarna since the longest time and I am finally here. Gokarna has 5 main beaches and all these beaches are interconnected. You can trek from one beach to another and the total distance is 10 kilometers. This is one of the most popular activities in Gokarna and you get stunning views along the way. So we are starting our tour from one of the most beautiful beaches in Gokarna called Om Beach. So let's go, let's explore this beautiful beach and come along with me. Om Beach is named rightfully so because as you can see, it is in the shape of two crescents joined together which forms the word Om. This beach is very serene with incredible landscapes and the best time to visit is at sunset. While you're at Om Beach, you can also visit Namaste Cafe and dine with an incredible view. Hello from Gokarna. It's day 2 and we are at this place called Halfway Home and got some breakfast here. So it's a South Indian breakfast and this is a pomegranate kombucha drink. So I'll just try it. Wow. So the best part about this is it's freshly made and it's really nice. I'm at Kudli Beach right now and this is my breakfast with an amazing view. Some English breakfast with some juice and this is what Gokarna is all about, right? It's about just chilling. The vibes are amazing. So
There you go.
hey guys, so we are on the way to Paradise Beach and it's a hike, a challenging hike and a lesson learned is carry your shoes wherever you go because I'm hiking in these shoes. I didn't expect anything like this to happen with me, but let's go. So Paradise Beach is definitely one of my most favorite beaches in Gokarna. There are only 2 ways to get here. One is by a hike and the second one is by a boat. You can find these boats from Om Beach or Kudle Beach. This is also a great spot for camping. So this is me signing off from Paradise Beach and as you can see, named rightfully so. Check out the nice feast in front of me. So we have finally arrived at Yana Cave. Apparently the cave looks very unique and it has a lot of historical significance. So I am absolutely looking forward to it. It's a 10-minute walk, so let's go. So we just entered Yana Caves. We had to enter through a temple and now we are going up the stairs. So let's see what this amazing place has in store for us. Let's go. So have trekked back from Yana Caves. It was kind of a difficult trek and it's very hot in Karnataka right now, but it was a good, very nice place. Like we could go through the caves, go on to the other side. It's definitely an experience like never before. So we've arrived at our next location right now, which is the Vibhuti Falls. So the thing about Vibhuti Falls is you can do this right after Yana Caves, and it's around 10 kilometers from there. The route is not that good, and if you are planning to visit this place by setting the route on the maps, there's no network here, there's zero network, so make sure that you do that beforehand. So these are a few quick pointers if you are planning to visit Vibhuti Falls. And another thing is, when you are visiting Yana Caves and you want to visit Vibhuti Falls as well, you need to select the longer route. Google Maps will show you two options. You need to select the longer route to get Vibhuti Falls on the way. Let's go explore the falls and let me take you to this falls along with me. So we have arrived at our last and final destination for the day, which is the Mirjan Fort. History has it that the fort was constructed way back in the 16th century, and it's in a very interesting octagonal shape, and apparently this fort was very prominent during the Vijayanagara Empire. So let me just give you a glimpse of how beautiful it looks. This place is around 16 kilometers from Gokarna, and you can do it on the same day as Yana Caves and Vibhuti Falls. But remember that the fort shuts at 5:30 in the evening, so plan your day accordingly and you can comfortably cover this. Eating at this hidden gem of a place which doesn't even have a board, but apparently the food here is really nice, and it is called Siddhi Vinayaka restaurant. So follow me and let me show you what an amazing meal we have in front of us today. If you have time, Gokarna has some very beautiful places around that you can take as day trips. First place is this incredible temple called Muradeshwar. The next place you can visit is Jog Falls, and this is one of the highest waterfalls in India, and it is absolutely stunning. The next option is Honavar. This place is a hidden gem with backwaters dotted by coconut trees, pristine beaches, and it is just 50 kilometers from Gokarna. So this is where I end my Gokarna vlog. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, share it with everybody that would be interested in visiting Gokarna and seeing it like never before.